Hi, foodies. Let's make this protein packed village rice. Um, so not every time jollof rice or not every time white rice. Sometimes take yourself back to the village, but make it special. To get this recipe done, I made use of a lot of protein like gizzard, prawns, and the rest of those. In my pot, I added some vegetable oil and I proceeded with slicing my onions into the hot oil. I allowed the onions to fry a little bit until almost getting brown. The whole essence of this is to for the aroma of the onion to get infused into the oil. And then I added by adding my talon prawns and fried this slightly or cooked it slightly before taking out the prawns from the oil. So you can see that the color of the prawns is changing to pink. And once it changes to pink, this tells us that it's getting cooked or it's cooked already. I proceeded by taking out the prawns from the pot and leaving my onions in the pot, and then I added my pepper mixture. The mixture for this pepper is the long pointed sweet pepper. I used about four of those, and then I also used the one bell pepper. I don't like using the red bell pepper so much because it's just overly sugary. And I proceeded by adding a little bit of salt, some bouillon cubes, which is I used the what's this new Gino Asun spice, Maggie. That seasoning is a banger. You need to give it a go. And I added some curry, I added some thyme, and I thoroughly mixed my ingredients properly into the pepper. One secret recipe I would always use for most of my food is the rosemary herbs. It's just a game changer. It gives your food this fantastic aroma. Sometimes I don't even use thyme once I use the rosemary because it's just all in all and it tastes so good. I covered the pot and allowed this pepper to cook so well before adding my fried gizzard. So I already cooked the gizzard previously and I fried it. And this is me adding the gizzard into the pepper mixture to soften it a little because it's been well fried. And yeah, thoroughly stirring my ingredients together. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is to cover it, let it cook for a while, just to make sure that the gizzard is soft and it's not just hard and is chewy. And the next thing I did was to add my already cooked prawns. So I added a little bit of the prawns. Again, I'm going to be adding the rest at the tail end just to make sure it's not too soft. I've already parboiled the white rice. I will be adding my white rice now into this mixture, and all you need to do now is just a labor of love. You stir and you stir and you stir and you stir till everything is well incorporated and well just as you like. I'll be adding sliced onion just to garnish. I love me some onions. And then I'm going to be adding the rest of the prawns. Again, just to make sure that the prawns is chewy, is not overly cooked, as against to the gizzard, which I added earlier to allow everything to cook. That is just it about this recipe. It's so delicious and it's just all that I needed at this point in time. Yeah, so you know what to do if you like this recipe. Please give it a thumbs up, engage in the comment section. Let me know what recipe you would like me to shoot next. Thank you. Till we see next time. Bye.